Jackson State just landed another big-time Mississippi commit, a Mississippi recruit rather, that was once committed to Ole Miss. This is a playmaker. This is a big-time player. Let's talk about it, how he can impact that team after the bumper. Stay tuned. What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? My name is JeffLightsyJr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload all the time. Now, Jackson State received a big-time commitment from a guy that was once committed to go play for the Ole Miss Rebels, and that is Lester Miller out of Brandon, Mississippi. Let me go ahead and take you to Twitter and look at Lester's tweet that he put out, under an hour ago. Kind of heard some rumblings about a young man that was once committed to Ole Miss, headed to JSU, but now it has been made official. It says sometimes, this was a tweet by Lester, says sometimes our plans aren't God's plans, and I'm trusting him on this one. Say hello to the newest member of the 1400 Club, D.I. Love, Guard the Yard, Bleed the Blue. As you see, he had his photo shoot in the JSU facility. You see him hanging out with the SWAC championship trophy, donning the JSU gear, looking ready to go play for Coach T.C. Taylor in the Jackson State Tigers. As you see Lester Miller. Now, you just hear the name Lester Miller. You can see he's a 3-star recruit, all of that stuff. But I actually was able to watch Lester's highlight tape. Lester, senior year of high school, there in Mississippi, 3-star recruit, top 40, top 35 player in the state of Mississippi. Once committed to Ole Miss. His senior year, he had 65 catches, right under 1,500 yards, and 16 touchdowns. I'm going to go ahead and show you some of Lester's highlight tape. This young man is a stud. As you see, 65 catches, 1,484 yards, 16 touchdowns. That's 22 yards a catch. 22 yards a catch there in a talent-rich Mississippi, an all-state type of player, an all-district type of player, goes up, gets the ball. He's not the biggest young man. He's about 6 foot. They list him at 165 pounds, but he goes and gets the ball, high points the ball, makes plays over defenders in a state like Mississippi that is talent-rich, in a state like Mississippi that has a lot of the best players in the entire country, in a state like Mississippi that sees players go play high-level college football. Lester had other offers and other opportunities. He thought he was originally going to go play for Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss, but decided to stay in Mississippi and not go to Ole Miss, but to go to Jackson State. This is an explosive playmaker. A lot of people are wondering who's going to be the playmakers for JSU because a lot of the names on the back of the jerseys have changed, because a lot of new faces are there. We still don't know who will be the go-to guy, the go-to receiver at JSU this year. We still don't know who is going to emerge out of that receiver room. A lot of people believe it might be Rico Powers. We've had Duke Miller come on this program, Isaiah Spencer, Isaiah Kendall, all of those young men. It could be him. It could be Lester Miller. Like I said, this is a young man with other offers. This is a young man who had other opportunities. This is a young man that was explosive. Granted, we don't know if he'll be able to come in to JSU and make plays like this right off the rip. He will be a true freshman, right? He will be a person that needs to hit the weight room. He still needs to get a part of that college conditioning program. He's got to add some size, 165 pounds. That's a small guy in a Division I football program. But this is a dude that can make plays. This is a dude that is a playmaker. This is a dude that has a ton of potential and once again keeps that Mississippi pipeline going for Coach T.C. Taylor. This is a guy, like I said, a top 50 player, a top 40 player in the state of Mississippi, a composite 3-star. As you see, 247 Sports has it because it just happened today. Still hasn't updated. As you see, he was once committed to Ole Miss. He has flipped that commitment and then now will play for Coach T.C. Taylor. Folks talk about the influx of talent or the loss, the exodus of talent for JSU. And they said for the last couple of years, they've been able to out-talent people at the FCS level. They've been able to out-talent people at the HBCU level. They've been able to out-talent people in the SWAC. Well, it sounds like they're still getting a ton of talented young men to come to Jackson State. This is a big time get, man. Lester Miller could emerge. Now, he's a late arrival. He didn't enroll early. Like I said, thought he was going to Ole Miss. But to get a guy of this caliber, of that type, I mean, look, you saw the numbers, 65 catches, 1,500 yards, 16 touchdowns the senior year. Had an opportunity to play at Ole Miss. Now going to Jackson State. And Jackson State still hasn't really, we don't know who will be a big-time playmaker. We don't know who will be the guy that'll take the top off defenses. We don't know who will be the guy to come in and make plays because everybody is new. Besides Rico Powers, we know what we have in Rico Powers, but what will some of these other guys, these new additions, all of these ton of wide receivers, who will be the one to step up and emerge and become that playmaker, whether it's wide receiver 1 or wide receiver 2 behind Rico? Maybe you're looking at him in Lester Miller. Maybe you're looking at him in the local product right there out of Brandon, Mississippi. This was a big get. This was a huge get. This is a dog right here. I don't know what's going to happen at JSU, but if he is able to live up to the potential that we just saw on that highlight tape, if he is able to live up to the potential that his numbers showed his senior year of high school, if he's able to live up to the potential that got him an opportunity to play at Ole Miss, might have just found a gem really late in the recruiting cycle there for Coach TC Taylor. Big time get in an offense that will be an air raid, in an offense that will be very explosive, in an offense that will need wide receivers to make plays on the outside. I really like this recruit. Lester Miller out of Brandon, Mississippi has committed 3-star, has committed and will play for Coach TC Taylor, Coach Maurice Harris on offense, and the Jackson State Tigers. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Local product, Brandon, Mississippi product will go to Jackson State. My name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because we upload all the time. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7. That is on Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Peace.